Do you want to know the key to functional, practical flexibility? Well, it's this. You've got to get strong at your maximum range of motion. What you will need. Let's talk a bit about what you're going to need to complete this program. Number one, time. Each session runs for roughly about 25 to 35 minutes, and you're going to need to make or find at least that much time 3 times a week for 10 weeks. Now, I've been really careful to design the program to make the most efficient use of our time because time is precious and I don't waste your time or mine. So for that reason, I haven't included any bulk or any filler to drag things out. Every part of every video is important. Number 2, patience and discipline. We're pretty much changing our bodies all the way down at a microscopic level. I mean, we'll be physically tearing our muscle cells through thousands of reps to make them stronger at their maximum range of motion. And for our bodies, that process takes time. But for us, for you, for the you that is more than your body, that's going to take patience and discipline. And there are so many videos out there claiming to show you how to hit full side splits in 10 or 20 minutes. But I personally completely doubt those claims. And I'll make it clear here that there's no way you will ever go from average flexibility, say 120 degrees, to strong 180 degrees full side splits in even 10 or 20 full sessions, let alone 10 or 20 minutes. So yeah, I'll just say it again. You will need time, patience, and discipline to get strong side splits. Number 3, some basic gear. Now, I know in the previous video I said you don't need any fancy gear and almost no equipment, but it can be nice, and I'm saying nice, not necessary, to have the following. Firstly, comfortable clothes. For me, I want clothes that I'm not just comfortable wearing in normal training, but clothes that are comfortable for me when I'm stretched out at 180 degrees. And secondly, comfortable shoes. And this is a personal preference for me because I find shoes really help reduce friction and help support my heels. And that just means I don't have to waste time, working through a bunch of uncomfortable positions. I can just get straight into the exercise. And finally, solid jigsaw mats. I do not recommend yoga mats. They're too soft. And they don't hold their shape when I drag my heels and knees all over them. I've already torn a few mats already, a few yoga mats that is. So now I just use these solid jigsaw mats and I find them soft enough to reduce the pain of rubbing bone or joints against a solid floor, a hard floor, and firm enough to hold their shape under all of these exercises. Number 4, space. So obviously I could have shot this entire program at a gym or a studio, but I've purposefully shot everything here in my tiny little office just to show you how little space you need to complete the program and get strong side splits. And just to show you objectively, the jigsaw mats that I stretch on are exactly 1 meter by 1 meter. So you can see that the most space I really ever use, even though I've got 3 mats, is maybe 2.5 meters by 1 meter. And I really hope you find that encouraging as you complete the program. Right, so I hope I've made it really clear that you don't need much tangible stuff to start and complete this program. It's the intangible, like patience and discipline, that are really key. And with all of the previous introduction videos, we've now talked about who, what, where, when, and why. So in the next video, we'll talk about how. Specifically, the actual 10,000 method principles. Okay, I'll see you then. Make sure you subscribe if you got anything useful out of this video, or if you're looking forward to the next video, because there's a growing library of progressive training videos here on the 10,000 Method channel to help you with your training goals.